Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a album review this morning. This is for the start of another Marathon Studio album discography list that I'm going through for 4 albums. This is going to be the first one out of the 4 for Erra's ERRA, of course. Uh, First album, their debut studio album for Impulse that I just got done listening to. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this album and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Sorry if the beginning of the video seemed like I was not talking. It's cuz the loading process for the laptop was taking a little bit to hit the record button and for it to run its process for when the record button was going. So if I did not talk for a little bit, it's because of that. Because I was making sure it was recording. Yeah. What did I think of this album by Erra? It's pretty awesome. I really like it. White Noise is the opening track, and it's a banger for sure. Hands down, a banger. Um, Jesse's voice in this, I don't know if I like his screeching sings that much, where he sings really high, and it just, I don't know, it felt bothersome to me, but in a way, I think it was fine. Um, White Noise was very good. It was a very good track. The guy screaming Garrison Lee, he was in the band for at least 5 years, and then JT took over in 2016 for the unclean vocal screams and all that, for his singing vocals and all that. But yeah, White Noise was a very good opening track to the album. I gave that a 5 out of 5, of course. Pattern Interrupt was another good song. Seven was enjoyable. The Architect was amazing. Uh, I guess if you listen to it a few times, you'll start to get used to Jesse's vocals, range and all that, cause it sounds very good. It's just I don't know if I like his screech sings that much, where he really hits those high pitches with his voice, and it felt bothersome to me, but in a way, maybe I have to go back and listen to this album in full. But I think if you keep going and listen through the whole album, you'll come to really love it. It's a great album. Um, the Architect was enjoyable. Efflorescent, I think is how you pronounce it. Yeah, Efflorescent. Uh, Not a bad song. I don't know if I like it as much. And Valbara was another weaker song in my opinion. Um, So those two songs kind of brought the rating down that I'm gonna give this album in just a moment, in like a few minutes or so. Got a little bit more to talk about with the album. Um, the guitar riffs and drum work in this album are great. Um, Heart was a very good song. It was, I think it was about 3.5 minutes, I believe. And it was enjoyable. Sorry if I'm yawning a bit. I kind of woke up about like 8 something, so I'm still a little tired. But I wanted to come at you for this review, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. For the Impulse album review by Erra. Uh, obscure words. I think if I'm saying it right, if I'm pronouncing it right. Very outstanding song. Invent was great, and so was the final track, Render the Void. Those were pretty amazing songs. There's only like 10 songs on this album, so it's only like a 45-minute album, but it's really enjoyable. I loved every moment of it. I wouldn't say it's an excellent album. There are a few problems with it, and sorry if you heard that. I don't know, on my phone it does that with the Discord messages and all that, the incoming messages. But still, I really enjoyed this album. It was very good, and I definitely will buy it for sure. It's just Amazon's charging a hefty price for it, and I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. You want me to spend like $20 on an album that only has 8 good songs? Well, 8 out of 10 good songs. So that's actually very good. So I guess I might spend $20 on it. I don't know for sure. That's pretty pricey, but I'll try to find it somewhere else if I can to buy it. But overall, I think Erra's Impulse album, very awesome album. I highly recommend you check it out if you haven't heard it. I enjoyed every moment of it, and sorry, I just got a little thing on my lip or whatever. It's bothering me a bit. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this review. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. I definitely see myself returning to this album quite a lot. But I may decide to own it in time. It's just right now, money's a little tight. But first score, I think I'm going to give Erra's album Impulse a 9 out of 10. This was a very awesome album. Highly recommend you check it out if you haven't heard it. It's their debut studio album out of the 4 I'm going to review, because I already reviewed the self-titled already back in March. So definitely go check out that review, because I think you'll enjoy it. I may not have made the best review, but I still enjoyed every moment of the self-titled album. It was a really awesome album. But definitely comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Erra's debut studio album, Impulse, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review I made for you guys this morning, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for another Marathon Studio album review for the next Erra album review. I think I'm going to be doing it tomorrow morning, I believe. It's for Augment, and yeah, I'll definitely review that. And by the end of this week, I'm reviewing 2 albums for Gojira, Fortitude, and Royal Blood Typhoons. So definitely tune in for those album reviews this coming up Thursday or Friday whenever I review it. But I hope you did enjoy this album review. If I do have to delay the Erra Augment album review, it's because I got a gaming stream to do tomorrow night at 9 p.m. on my Gaming Nerd channel on Twitch. But yeah, sorry if you saw the pen throw up in the air. I tend to do that sometimes. I don't know why. But I may return to you for another video. I don't know what it's going to be for. It might be for a new song that I'm going to come up with. I don't know what song I'm trying to think of to write, but I haven't wrote a song in like almost 2 weeks, so yeah, it's kind of time to write another song. And then there's gonna be 2 more songs after I finish this next song that I gotta write, and that's gonna be it for the Social Animals album that I'm gonna be releasing to you guys. It's probably gonna be at the beginning of summer, so definitely be on the lookout for the last 2 songs when I release it. After this song I decide to drop, but definitely stay safe, take care. Hope you enjoyed this Erra Impulse album review that I made for you guys this morning for the start of the Erra Marathon album reviews, and I'll definitely see you in my next video.